review time coming at you live from Mulligan's, Saigon, 7A Lacon Q, District 1. Special, did I say beer review time? Special guest reviewer Frank Case. Frank, say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
Love it. Thanks to Mark Zazula.
Finally.
For many ones and twos. Frank, before we get started, you've been on the reviews before, so we don't really need to introduce you. But is there anyone you'd like to say hello to? Any shout-outs you want to give before we get started?
All right, well, like you told me last time I get in trouble, my wife.
Love it.
But also,
Kathy
we're doing a PEI beer from Prince Edward Island. I'll do my boys PEI, Dan, Tim, John, Brady, Steve.
Love it. I'll write all those names, but you're going to need to tag them in the comments. Love it.
When Dan actually introduced me to this beer. Dan Campbell introduced me to this beer.
Love it. Dan Campbell?
Yeah.
Detroit Lions head coach?
Different Dan Campbell.
So, when I lived in PEI, it was so long ago that Facebook did not exist. So I have no remaining contacts. None of the people I went to school with, none of my friends, none of my enemies. I don't know anyone from PEI.
You know someone.
Shout out to Stand Up By the Shore. I know you. All right, Mark, can you get it on that beer a little bit? So Frank brought this back from PEI, Prince Edward Island, Canada. He told me it was a blueberry IPA, which I got excited about because if you're like a super fan of the show, you know I fucking love blueberries. Love blueberries. Frank also lied. It's not a blueberry IPA. It's a blueberry double IPA. And if you're even a casual fan of the show, you probably know that I love double IPAs. Love them. Upstreet Craft Brewing. Do you want to tell anyone something about Upstreet, or what do you got?
Yeah, Upstreet's probably one of my favorite breweries in PEI.
Okay.
They have
Charlottetown?
Yep.
Yep.
Good beer right in, good brewery right in Charlottetown. Good selection. They put in new beers every now and then. I think this one came out maybe a year or two ago. Great beer, but yeah, overall, great brewery.
Okay. Not a ton of info on the label. For the record, Blue Meanie, Blueberry Double IPA. The only one I want to highlight is that it says Tunes, Yellow Submarine. Obviously this is a character from the film Yellow Submarine, the Beatles. If you're so inclined, listen to the Beatles today. Throw on Yellow Submarine. Shout out to my guy Martin J. Rehack. Massive fan of Yellow Submarine. Frank, you tried this beer back home, yeah?
I have tried this beer.
Okay. Love the color.
Let's see how it travels.
Shout out to Steve a little bit.
It's all good. I love that stuff.
Smells good.
All right, we do one sip. We give a score 0 to 10. We try them all until we try them all. Blue Meanie Blueberry Double IPA from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, Canada.
Your first Prince Edward Island beer in the reviews?
100%. There was no craft beers in PEI when I lived there. One sip, everyone knows the rules. It doesn't smell what I expected, which doesn't mean anything, really. Let's see how it tastes. One sip, let's see what we got. I like it. The blueberry's pretty subtle.
It's very subtle.
I'm assuming, because it's from Canada and not Vietnam, that it's not real blueberries. Did you ask them about that? Or maybe it is real blueberries. That's why it's so subtle, because they can only put so many blueberries in.
Big blueberry industry in PEI, actually.
Red dirt and blueberries.
Big blueberry industry, actually.
Yeah.
And I'm not lying.
I believe you. Frank, you are nothing if not an honest man. One sip, everyone knows the rules.
How many sips?
Just one.
Just one. We still get questions like this 530 days into this project. It's outrageous. People still questioning, hey man.
Yeah, it is just subtle. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I like the IPA-ness of it.
Yep.
And I like that there is a hint of blueberries. There's a note of blueberries. And it doesn't always have to be overpowering the adjuncts, the added flavor. I like it. I like the beer. I'm not like fucking super over the moon about it, but I do enjoy it, and I'm so happy that you brought it back for me. And I'm excited about all the other ones you brought back as well.
I'm going to probably go a little higher than you then.
Okay,
I'm a big
so the
fan
guest
of that
always
beer.
scores first.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a 9.2 on this. Big fan of it.
Fair. I respect that. It's not in the nines for me.
Yeah.
One sip of Bruno's Rules.
Take 7.
I do like it. I've got like an 8.5.
All right.
I think
Fair.
I think it's a very good beer. Not quite great, but very, very good. And if this is indicative of the quality of the rest of the beers you brought back from Canada, I'm super excited to try
Yeah, I
them.
think they will be.
Awesome. Frank, anyone else you want to say hello to before we get going?
I'm all good.
All right, we didn't say Christian and
Christian
Wayne.
Wang.
Yeah,
Hello, Christian Wang.
we should have said that.
They're going to be heading back to Canada in July.
Well, now we said it.
There we go.
And also fucking Mac, the other owner here.
Yes.
9.2 you said?
9.2.
And 8.5. That's a review.